Good evening and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of the London Greens save in Football Manager. So we continue on and you would have seen the title today. We have no Ben Horn. He's on international duty. Under 21's international duty returns 9th of the 10th, which means we have 2 games without him. And hopefully he doesn't get injured. I would be very, very annoyed if he does. But we've got 2 games without him, and this is the team that's going into the first game, and it's still a pretty strong team without him, of course, because Mbambo and Takeda are still very, very good players. We've got Murphy in the middle of the park, Olofsson just behind, Moss and Sprawley, Wild, Turner Gilligan, Mason and PS, and Withers in goal. Now, Oldring was the goalie we had for a good couple of games. I've decided to swap it out again, give Withers another go, just to see if that XG goals prevented, like per 90 minutes, if we can boost it up a little bit, because at the moment it's in the negative, which I am taking to mean that goals prevented is below, as in he's made maybe like a couple of small mistakes that have actually cost goals, whereas Ali Oldring is in the positive, and I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't know if I've seen that, but he's in the positive, and that means he's stopping goals. He's stopping extra goals, which is brilliant, you know. But I do need to have more than one player who can do that. Because if I've only got one goalie and that goalie gets injured and I've got no good backup goalie, then we're going to get in trouble. Anyway, today's episode will actually be a little bit of a shorter one because we're only going to play the 2 games that Ben Horn is missing. Just for, just because when I was planning the episodes and looking at what there is to do, it kind of made sense. We've got no Ben Horn today. Let's play the 2 games without him and see how we do. That's it. It's rather simple. And here we go into the first Dorking under 21s. Our under 18s actually just played against Dorking under 18s as well on the same day. So it's interesting that the matches have kind of lined up like that. I imagine it's on purpose and that both games were just played on the same pitch. Oh, we've given it away. And now we're on the defensive. Olofsson's got back, well, that's good. Oh no, but we still can't keep it. Sprawley kind of coming back to help defend. Oh my word. Oh my word. I mean, that was a bit of a mess. We made like 1 or 2 tackles in there and they still ended up with the ball. That was a bit of a mess. But we are 1-0 down and we've got to bounce back. And we are looking like we are bouncing back. We're taking good shots. We're getting the ball into good areas. Possession is okay at the minute. It's actually climbing a little bit. We are getting a little bit more dominance on the momentum chart. Takeda, out wide. Moss is there. Moss will try and find Mbambo, surely. Oh my word. I feel like Moss should have crossed it in, but Moss actually went for the shot. It was saved. Comes out to Mbambo with more or less an open net, and then the keeper saves that. Oh, sorry, no, it wasn't the keeper. It was a block by the defender. The keeper blocked the first one. Either way, I think we're growing into the game. And this is what I need from Moss. Okay, another good block. Moss is doing good work down that right-hand side. Of course, Olafsson with the yellow card already. He is getting a lot of yellows, but we've got Todd Parker on the bench for that exact reason. So I'm covering basically everywhere except striker in this game because I had no other strikers. I had no under 18s who could step up because they've already played in their match. And then, of course, I've got no Ben Horn. So my 3 strikers are actually only 2. And then all of my backup strikers in the under 18s are not available. So it's a bit of a weird one. We've given that ball away, trying to play a little bit direct there. Now we are completely open on the left-hand side. That was awful. Oh no, disallowed for an offside. Okay, we're lucky, but that was terrible. We were left wide open on the right-hand side of our defence, or the left-hand side from the perspective of those attacking. And once again, we've given it away. Okay, I think we've got to calm that down. Maybe keep the tempo up, but calm down the direction, because trying to send it over the top is just inviting trouble. Well done, PS. Moss on the ball. Loses out. We still can't win it. We still... Oh, no, we should be able to win that. Well done, Gilligan. Moss might actually keep that on. He has. Into Mbambo? No, into Murphy. Then forward, and Murphy makes an error. Oh, Sprawley wins it back. Back to Murphy. You've got another chance. There we go. Good pass into Mbambo. Into Takeda. Takeda will hold it up and find a pass. He does. Sprawley out left. On he goes. On he goes. Into Takeda. Into Mbambo. Open net. There must have been a defensive error there, because the ball has kind of ricocheted out to Mbambo, and he has put it away very, very nicely. I think I am going to change. I'm still going to make the momentum, the tempo change there, because I think we were giving the ball away going long and sending it a bit too much. So I think the right thing to do is to calm things down just a tad. Data shows Dorking are a little bit stepping up a little bit on us. With that in mind, I might just bring us back just a one step. Just a one step. And just see if that gives us a little bit more time to make our passes, and hopefully not let the ball get sent in behind too much. I don't want to go to a full low line. I don't think that's necessary right here. We're only 1-1. But I do want to give our defenders a bit more of a chance. That's a bad pass. Oh, bad clearance, because that's not really cleared it, you know. Olafsson, forward. Finds Sprawley again. No, finds Murphy. Murphy from distance. In! What a goal. What a goal that was. That was from distance and really just great stuff. Okay. I'm going to give him a calm down, because obviously we haven't been leading this game yet. Give it a calm down and just a bit of control, and we may even want to bring off Olafsson in a minute. In fact, I'll do that now just because it doesn't seem like the worst idea. I'll also bring the wingers back, even though Moss is having a good time of it out on the right-hand side. So we'll turn him back onto attack, but just to bring the wingers back a little bit, maybe like join the midfield, make it a little bit harder for the opposition to get round us, to get through us. It's good work from Turner Gilligan. However, we haven't won the ball back, really. You know, now they're on the attack. Going up the right-hand side with Timson. Don't let him cross it. We have let him cross it, but Shannon PS was there to deal with it. Comes forward again. Wild doesn't deal with that. Shoot. Withers blocked off the bar somewhere. Somehow goes out for a corner. And at the moment, I'm not really seeing any need to make any other changes. We've got a few players who are slightly low on energy. Feeling like a little bit lower on the you know, like, what is it? The stamina, the fatigue? I don't quite know. Looks like we are taking trouble now, though. Oh, don't concede off the free kick. Oh, it's gone over. Lucky stuff. Okay, I'm going to calm that tempo down just a bit. Because they are, you know, actually we're going to go onto a balanced here as well. Here we go. Mason on the ball finds Murphy. Murphy likes to play forward passes, and he's found another one there. Moss into Takeda. We'll try and find Mbambo, who's through. Really simple play off the post. Really simple and effective play of into the middle of the park with Murphy. Murphy find a progressive pass out to Moss. There he is. Moss inside to Takeda. Holds up the ball. Finds his strike partner. We get a shot that hits the post. What a bit of play that was. Murphy from distance again. Deflected in. Craig Murphy's second goal of the season. And that's a really, really, really good turnaround after conceding early and then having that goal disallowed. We've come back, we've fought back, and we've controlled the game. And now Parker's got a yellow card as well. I don't really think I've got anyone who can go in there. Not even Murphy. Yeah, I've not really got anyone who can go in there. So you're going to have to survive. We've got a 2-goal lead. And I don't want to bring him off for a yellow card. That would be a little bit strong. Who's struggling the most in conditioning? It's conditioning, that's the one. Callum Wild. Okay, so that'll be Stefan Clark then. And Mason. I don't really have anyone for you, unfortunately. And who do I want to give some minutes? Deserved his yellow card. Having a good game, bossing the midfield. It looks like everyone up top is playing well. There's no real need to change them out. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're just going to have to try and go to the end here with a nice 2-goal cushion that we have worked hard for. Sprawley back post. Gets there. Makes it a 3-goal cushion. Gerard Sprawley on the score sheet. Turner Gilligan with a lovely floated ball in towards the back post. Murphy scored twice and Bambo scored as well. Ben Horn's not here and we're not really seeing much problem. Of course, he probably would score more goals as well, you know, have a good game. But a 4-1 from 1-0 down, lowering the line, lowering the tempo and the direction just a tad, really did work in that game. It really did. Maybe, just maybe, I'm slowly learning how this game works. Okay, a good win. One more game. It's going to be a bit of a shorter episode, like I said, but I don't actually mind that because it means that we can focus in on the games a little bit more, like we did in that game where we made a few tactical changes and they worked out. They proved to be the correct changes. We had a good one and we're sitting second in the division. Really, really good start. I'm really proud of us. I'm really happy with how we're going. Okay, so we're at the next game already and we're up against Shepherd's Bush. Do I have any inbox that I haven't seen? Yes, I do. Team advice. It tells me to play Mickle Barnes and bring in Tom Archer for Shannon PS and swap Oldring back in. Tom Barnes. Oh, we've rejected it. Never mind. Oh, look at that. 9.10 in training. What the heck? Well done, Turner Gilligan. And also this, I can do this and there we go. Oh, it wants to play Clark as centre back. This is tomorrow. Is that tomorrow? Well, let me see the thing. Yeah, that's tomorrow. So Stefan Clark can play in that, actually. That's no problem. And what I am going to do is I'm going to move Tom Archer from the reserves and I'm going to give him a go. Because they keep telling me to give him a go. And I don't think it's a bad idea to do just that. So let's drop... Oh, I mean, look at that. They've played a lot of games together, these guys. Let's drop Shannon PS. I don't actually really want to, but I do want to give Tom Archer a go because the game is saying give him a go, give him a go. Also, I want to point out, look at that, Nick Withers brought it down significantly in that last game. He made some good saves, which is quite impressive. And oh, look at that, we can even bring Memaj onto the bench and hopefully give him some minutes as well. That would be good. Other than that, it's going to be the same team that did a really good job in the first game, and hopefully we can just back it up in the second game, you know, just keep it going. They've made, look at that, loads of changes, my word. Oh, but they're winning games as well. Right, so this may be difficult. They actually play control possession as well. Oh, Takeda from the free kick. It's a decent way out. He's taking his time on it. He really is. But he's put it in. Oh my god. I looked up at the clock on the top left of the screen to be like, am I bugging? Is it paused? But no, he was taking his time, picking his spot, and put it in the back of the net. Yeah, incredible. Lovely work. Okay. Possession slightly slipping. 47-53 right now. 49. Okay, building it back. 50. Evans. Corner ball. Sprawley whips it in. Takeda. Oh, over the bar. Over the bar. That one goes. Turner Gilligan now down the right-hand side. Archer's having a great game so far. Look at that. He's on a 7.0. Sprawley back post. Good save from the Shepherd's Bush goalie, Harriman. But we are 1-0 up and we are looking good. I mean, look, if Archer does prove that he's playing really well, he's only 18 years of age, but I didn't have him in the under-18s because, well, I think you've got to be under 18, not 18. I think you can have like a certain number of players, but he was in the reserves. If he genuinely does have a great game here today, you know, he's playing at 7.0 again. He's just boosted it back up, clearly made a tackle or something. Back down to 6.9. Moss is playing well. Back to 7.0. Go on, Archer. I'd love it. I'd actually love it. The more selection headache I can make, you know, I can have, the more players out there doing a good job, the better for us, the better for the club. What a save, Withers. What a save that was. In the exact same idea, like I'm talking the exact same way about my goalies as well. If my goalies are giving me a selection headache, which of my two really good goalies do I want to play? Then it's just a really positive thing, the positive problem to have. Turner Gilligan, get it in, lad. Oh no, okay, back to Olafsson, into Murphy. Progressive passes from Murphy is kind of what I'm looking for, especially as the box-to-box better passer of the midfield pairing. I do like the fact that we are quite clearly playing a system this year. We are playing a system, and we're kind of trying to stick to it. When we get desperate and we need to try something else, we've also done that. We've gone all out attack and rescued games, when we've needed to. It's really curious, but it is working. Olafsson from distance sends it over the bar. Withers is playing at 7.3 right now. I'm really happy with how we're playing. It's absolutely aces. Do I want to make a change? Having a good game. Sprawley's only on a 6.2, so you know what? Embleton will come in. You're having a 6.2. It's not great when your other winger is on a 7.2. We may as well rotate it. No, goal for Shepherd's Bush. Okay, we're going to go for the demand more in this second half. We've got good possession now, so I think I can... Oh, actually, you know what? Keep the tempo up. Keep the tempo up. But try and hold the ball a little bit longer. We're making more... Yeah, look, we're taking more shots. We've got the ball in a good area. We're actually looking pretty fit as well. Like, no one's dropped to that kind of orangey shade on the conditioning. Maybe Olafsson will need a break come towards the end of it. Penalty! Haig has pushed Mbambo. Takeda steps up to the plate and buries it. Second goal for Tomonori Takeda. And I'm going to bring on Memaj for Mbambo now. First minutes of the season for Memaj. I'm proud of the lad. We're getting another player involved. We're getting him some minutes. Hopefully he can have a good game and contribute. We're doing really well. Actually, the possession has kind of dropped. So I'm going to go onto a balanced here. And I think I'll bring the wingers back as well. Olafsson will come off for Parker. That's fine. And the wingers will come back. Okay. Takeda on the ball. Loses out, but we will gather that again with Mason. Archer's playing at 7.1. He's having a great game. It's his debut. It's his debut. His first game for the first team. Takeda out wide to Embleton. Runs at his defender. Slows up, then goes again. Whips it. Corner ball. Because that was blocked by the right back. The Shepherd's Bush right back. There's only 10 minutes to go. I didn't see that. Only 10 minutes to go. And that 10 minutes is now 2 minutes. Really, really quickly. We're blasting through the last period of this game. And it would be very good if we could squeeze out a 2-1. It would be even better if we could get another goal and make it 3-1 and really kind of just solidify this game. That was very close from Tom Moss. We've made all of our changes. And, just want to get to the end of this one with another win. And it looks like we will, because that is full time. And that is a great, great, great result. Tomonori Takeda scoring twice. The penalty, of course, being the difference. Archer with a 7.1. What a way to start. And, of course, Nick Withers having a great game as well. Everyone who came on looked like they contributed or, did their jobs. Todd Parker coming on for Olafsson. I think it's a really good backup to Olafsson, because, of course, I want Olafsson to play because he's a level above. He's got really, really good stats, really, really good attributes. But it's also not much of a worry for me if we need to give him a rest, because Todd Parker's done a really good job. And if Tom Archer comes in as well and shows that he's also a really, really strong player at centre-back, then again, we've just got more players, more good players. So, Let's read it. London Greens FC in control as Shepherd's Bush are brushed aside. In control is probably a bit strong. Possession was even. We created more chances. The XG is a little bit flawed because of the penalty. It's probably closer to about 1.6 if we want to look at the stats. I can't actually see the stats properly. Where can I see the stats properly? Oh, if I go into the league, surely then I'll be able to. Matches, fixtures and results. Match report. Match stats. 1.4. There we go. So 1.4 non-penalty XG. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Pretty solid. Other results. The only teams we're worried about really are the Whistlers, who did not play, and Bookham, who did they play the day before, or are they playing on the Sunday? No, look, I don't know when they're playing, but either way, they're on 23 and 22 points. We're looking good on 22 as well, with a really strong goal difference because we put in so many goals on that schedule. I mean, look at this. We're on a 6-game winning streak. Of course, there's a penalties in there, but we haven't lost a competitive game this season. We have not lost a competitive game. That's really, really good. Takeda shines, best player on the park. Former Chelmsford player, was our top goal scorer last season. Was he? Or was Ben Horn? I think Ben Horn, I don't know. Maybe it's talking about the league. I don't know. I don't know for a fact. Ben Horn did score a lot of goals though, so maybe that's the game kind of mixing the stats up. Tom Archer made his debut, played really, really well, and he's pleased to be part of the setup. I think he had a great game. Let's look at his stats as well. Tom Archer played 90 minutes. Aerial headers 100%. Brilliant. Possession 14. Brilliant. 8 progressive passes as well. Well, I mean, and a key pass. He played incredibly well, and I think he may have to play again in the next one. Player of the week was Mark Dolan for Hayes and Hillingdon. Skidmore believes in our chances. We've got a loan contract. Nope, we've got a scouting. He's on a loan. He's already on a loan, so I don't think we want to look at that. Yeah, it's giving me a lot of players who are already on loan. Doesn't really make sense to go for them. They're already... Oh. I had a chat with Olafsson. He's worried about not having his work permit renewed. Let's have a chat. What? This is odd. He's worth a lot of money. He's worth a lot of money. He's a player we've had for a while. And he's just a very strong player. I mean, Okay. Okay, so my answer was basically, if an offer comes in, I won't say no, because if he is genuinely not going to get a work permit, then there's no point in us having him. We can't even play him. But that's really annoying. That's really sad. I'd love him to get a work, but I mean, why not? We're paying him. He's working. He's playing. A bit of a curious one. Anyway, that'll be it for today's episode. I did say it would be a bit of a short one. I don't actually know how many games per episode. I did try and say I'll do 4 per episode. It's a bit of a difficult one. Oh, we got a homegrown player now. That's good. Big win, 4-0 for the under-18s. Good stuff. Yeah, lovely. Really, really good work, in fact. And they're up to 4th in their league with only 2 losses so far against Worthing and Herne Bay, who are teams above them. So it does make sense. Okay, have I not given anyone any minutes yet? No, everyone's got minutes in the squad. I love that. I really do. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. Next time out, we'll have a couple more games for you. Maybe... Oh, Maybe we'll try and get 3 of them in. Maybe 4, but probably 3. We'll see. I'm just trying to go through the season. I'm not worried about the number of games too much because, again, what I'm more focused on is making sure we don't have hour-long episodes because I just think it's a little bit too long. So I'll kind of play it by ear. We'll play it by ear. Leave a comment, leave a like if you enjoyed it. We're having a really, really good start to the season with a good squad that we've kind of put in the effort to build over the course of last season and over the off season as well. And it does look like we are having a really kind of, well, we're seeing the rewards, basically. We're seeing the rewards from the hard work we put in to try and build a squad. And hopefully, a quarter of the way through the season, we can keep it up. So, thank you for watching. Until next time.